welcome to the blue corner, Jesse James Robles.
Jesse James Robles making his debut, the 21-year-old. Fighting out of Uvalde, Texas. Castano BJJ, Tree City Boxing, where he's training.
Jesse Robles, get you an Instagram. Put something on it.
Here's the other thing I was gonna say. If you have a common name, like you search your name and multiple, let's say Jesse Robles come up, put an MMA on there so we know it's you.
Yeah, you gotta do something. We want things to be able to talk about. We want to tell your fans hello.
Yeah, or shoot us a message. You can always find us.
Sure.
Please welcome to the red corner, Hunter Williams.
Hunter Williams, Baby Shark. I know it's stuck in your head just by me saying it. Trying to get his second win, made his debut, and actually beat Chris Harper, who we just saw in January here in San Antonio. Got the triangle in round 3. Should have had it in round 1, honestly, but just couldn't get the tap. Had it multiple times. Finally got the angle right, got the win. Now searching for win number 2 is Hunter Williams.
Yeah, Baby Shark, most viewed video in YouTube history. Well over 1 billion. Number 1. I know, it's the most bizarre thing.
More than Gangnam Style?
Much more, yeah. Yeah,
that's
much
crazy.
More. And the billions, I mean, it really is outrageous.
What are we talking about? Baby Shark is this dude or Baby Shark?
No,
The song.
So Baby Shark, the song.
Yeah.
But man, I mean, you make a catchy song for children and become very rich.
Yeah.
Or you can do a ring interview with someone that tells you they have herpes.
Yeah,
That'll get you 250 million.
Our Tale to Tay brought to you by Sheath Underwear. You see the height advantage for Hunter Williams, even on the reach. The 23-year-old Hunter Williams trying to get that second win. Let's go inside for our official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, brought to you by Sheath Underwear, is scheduled for 3 rounds in the Fury Amateur Series Featherweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This freestyle fighter stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, and he weighed in at 141.8 pounds. Fighting out of Uvalde, Texas, tonight he makes his amateur debut. This is Jesse James Robles. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This mixed martial artist stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, and he weighed in officially at 145.2 pounds. Fighting out of San Marcos, Texas, he holds an amateur record of 1 win, no losses. This is Baby Shark, Hunter Williams. Your referee in charge, Frank Colazzo.
All right, Frank Colazzo gets the assignment. Blue gloves for Robles, red for Williams.
Yeah, Robles came in at 141. These guys are both not the biggest featherweights. But they're quick. You can see it. Oh! Baby Shark lands a monstrous right hand. I mean, on the chin. Robles is reacting well.
Man, he just threw Robles there.
Man, Robles,
a lot of strength.
Running off just young man's adrenaline, because that punch would have put anyone else down.
Robles with a nice takedown there.
That was a clean right hand.
Again, less than 2 fights. And pretty high level MMA for our amateurs. Just shows you the evolution of the sport. Oh, could have been a big mistake there.
Triangle, and he's got to figure four it. Baby Shark's got to figure four his legs. He should not try to adjust here. He needs to figure four first.
Can he get another triangle win?
He needs to get that figure four locked. And it's locked. Now it's an issue. Now this triangle's dangerous. If Robles can make it out of here, I'll be super surprised.
Yeah, good angle here.
Hail Mary slam.
The figure four's not quite locked in though, man. I don't know why it's not taught or pressed more. When you threaten triangles, lock that figure four, secure the hold, and then adjust.
Especially in his last fight, Alex, where he had multiple opportunities to get the tap from the same position. That could have been some redemption there. He eventually did get it last time out against Harper, but still, that's one he'll think about again. Like, man, I had it.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy that you keep making technical mistakes in triangles, but that's all you keep finishing people by.
Yeah. Big Williams back on the feet. I'd like to see his boxing again. Oh, another huge right hand into a knee.
Oh, almost walked into a...
He's dropped him. Good open guard work. And he's got a little control on the ankle. Man, I was working that feet on the hips, no guard de la Hiva with the kids for self-defense, saying there's value there. And Baby Shark did a good job, like using pretty modern open guard jiu-jitsu for self-defense. That was great.
Oh, wow. That was crazy.
He's got the triangle again.
Here he goes.
Figure four, that lock, please.
Yeah.
Got 10 seconds to work with this.
I mean, yeah, it's got to be that's a pure figure four. That's a little bit better. Not enough time, but I say that.
Yeah, that's very tight.
Oh, and saved by the bell.
So Baby Shark take it from a guy whose best submissions is triangle. Get that figure four as soon as possible, and then adjust.
Look at round one highlights, and gentlemen, oh, look at that
Right
punch.
on the chin. Nice up kick right there.
Yeah, caught him with the toes just a little bit. Nice little slam there for Robles. But again, Alex, that triangle, you know, even when the figure four is locked up, he's a little far down on his toes. You want those toes pointing straight up. You want it right in the pit of that foot. But man, he's so close to finishing this twice and not able to do it. Very, very, looks a lot like that other fight, that last fight with Cedric Hill.
And then Robles just drops him out of nowhere. A wayward right hook. Wow.
There's something in the water.
And it looked like Hunter was like playing hide and seek with him. Like he looked around the corner and walked right into that punch. It was kind of crazy. He kind of walked into that punch from Perales.
Busting a 180 and getting cracked on the half rotation.
All right, let's see if Hunter Williams can get a triangle submission. Michael, you're right, like making technical mistakes, but that is a submission he's going for every time. Like he is comfortable pulling it at least.
I mean, you can tell it's got to be his best move on the ground because he finds them so seamlessly.
Yeah, and probably once he gets there, you know, in the gym when nobody's punching you in the face, you can probably lock it up pretty easy. Nice takedown.
Nice little body lock. Dig that left side hook in. He's wedging it. And it's in. He's got full back control here.
Good punches. Oh!
Yeah, this is not good for Robles.
Grinding up against the chin of Robles is Williams. Not in deep just yet. Now we'll see. Good punches from Robles. Try to stay alive.
Robles taking a page out of the Michael Murphy exchange, rear naked choke escape.
He needs the hand fight, though. I mean, every choke's a little more dangerous than the last.
Body lock in tight for Williams.
Yeah, and Williams needs to go palm to palm, and he needs to stop trying to lock that up, you know, kind of hand to elbow immediately. He needs to go palm to palm and get that back. He's you know, see, it's really easy to defend whenever you try to do that choke that way. But again, you know, it's a good learning experience for an amateur. Okay. There you see it. There's he needs to be palm to palm around that.
See, that's where palm to palm would have been great. And then you can use the palm to palm grip to lace it into a figure four.
Oh, for sure. I always go palm to palm first. I kind of pull that hand over the top, lay the hand over the shoulder, and then try to lace it through.
45 seconds left in round 2. Can Williams find a submission here?
Man, Williams has really good grappling and then also makes some of the weirdest technical mistakes. It's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen anybody who is so good at grappling, but making those little small technical mistakes like that, Alex.
Yeah, he's putting himself in great position.
Yes.
For control and to finish. But again, that's also why this guy's an amateur, and this is where he gets to learn those lessons, you know, in real time in fights. I mean, this is a good neck crank too, but he's just got to secure that lock. Much like the triangle, you just got to secure the connection point and then make for your adjustments. It also doesn't help that robles is about as tough as they get.
Yeah. I think anybody else, this fight would be over. Hunter has found himself in good positions over and over. He's found himself on his back sometimes. Robles is just an unbelievable competitor. Nice takedown here right from the start of round 2. And then this is kind of the story of the fight, Alex. Hunter Williams was on his back, trying to lock that up, making a couple technical mistakes. Robles, even though he's not able to get him off of his back, he knows enough that gate arm is exposed and he's got to pull it straight down. He's doing 2-on-1. He's doing everything else right, technically correct, to not get choked. Now, to escape from there and go into an offensive position, he hasn't been able to do that so far, but really tough dude there. Robles is very, very tough.
Almost identical fight here for Hunter Williams from his debut, where had multiple opportunities to get the win. Went to round 3, eventually got the tap of Harper. We'll see if he can replicate that, or can Robles pull out a win in his debut.
Oh, huge
nice.
Double leg.
Hunter stepped right over and tried to go to the mount. Wasn't able to keep it there, but he's there now.
Yeah, no real guard from Robles, I mean, at all.
Hunter maybe just smothering a little bit, maybe letting Robles expend some energy here. But once he gets those hands free, he's going to have the opportunity to kind of let go. Hunter still in the mount position. Robles not able to get out. This is one of those positions, Alex, you got to commit to getting out. You're not going to be able to get out and try to control the posture. It's just not going to happen. You have to use both hands to commit to getting out of this, just knowing you're going to take a little bit of punishment and then just be ready for what's next.
Yeah, and if you got the dexterity, can you throw your legs in front of their chest and come out like the back or that weird leg escape? I've been mounted for about 2 seconds total in 40 MMA fights. And I was mounted and then instantly came out the back door. I wanted no business being in this position.
No, nothing good comes from the bottom guy whenever he's mounted, usually.
Unless you're Alex the Olenek,
yes,
and you feel like choking guys out for bottom mount every once in a while.
Jesse Robles trying his hardest, trying to explode out there with the walk and nothing doing. You want to see Hunter work a little bit more here.
Everhill, and what you have to do to get out of this position, it goes against everything your body's telling you. You have to move your hands. You have to put them on, commit them to one part of his body, his knee or his hip. Get to your side and shrimp out of that position. You're going to take a punch. You just got to know it. But you got to be ready. It's got to be explosive. You got to be, it's got to be one movement.
And then to mitigate strikes, you can always spin and give your back up, and then in there, transition, try to escape. Kind of like this, exactly like that, except you got to hit the escape.
Yeah.
And not get stuck in the, we can lock up a triangle here.
Oh, if he would have let himself go the other way, I think he could have fed that leg through the triangle.
Figure four his legs and then just grab that arm and shoulder lock him. One of the worst shoulder locks. Bend the arm, grab the wrist, bend the elbow, and then just yank it and bridge your hips into the shoulder. It's right there.
Yeah, Alex, and there's an arm bar from there too, a crooked arm bar that's from this position also. Maybe not this position, but This is a terrible position for Robles. This is awful.
It's awful, and somehow he's surviving and still trying to throw punches as we get to the end of the fight. And how Robles survived all of those tough moments is just a credit to his character and heart.
Wow. Man, what a fight so far. Hunter Williams wanting nothing to do with the stand-up. He wanted to get this fight to the ground immediately in the third round. Was able to be dominant for most of the round. This is kind of the story of the third round here. Robles doing a good job of not taking a ton of damage, but getting himself in some very bad positions and just, you know, not being able to have not having the technical skill yet as a young guy to be able to get out of those positions and understand what's next. But very entertaining, very good fight. Robles is very tough. I can't wait to see him again.
Just to let everybody know, we do have 4 more fights left, including 2 title fights. Joe Perez, Michael White for the flyweight title in our amateurs. And then Olivia Beerley taking on Alexis Obadeka for the bantamweight title. 2 women who are super tough. Those fights and more coming up. Let's go inside and see how the judges scored this.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of combat, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision brought to you by HKA USA. All 3 judges score the fight 30-27, declaring your winner by unanimous decision, Baby Shark, Hunter Williams.
Congratulations to Baby Shark. 2-0 record now as an amateur. Has a chance to go back, tighten a few things up, but a lot of promise for the young fighter.